Got my little donated house elf here.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Do I got anything brewing over here? No, I need ditiny leaves. Ditiny leaves. That's, oh man. So I haven't played in a little over a day, right? And I think there was whatever. So apparently this doesn't just keep going in real time. That's annoying, kind of.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Oh, I'm sure it would. Smart guy. Uh-oh. No duh, I see you, buddy.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Sure they do.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Vanishing cabinet.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize it. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Hmm.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it.
As is everyone.
I can teach it to you safely here.
I'm already on the dark side, apparently.
It may take a while to get the feel for
Murdering
it.
poachers and
Mimic
the
my
like.
wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
What is Confringo? Alright, so we need spacebar, left, spacebar, spacebar, F. Spacebar. I missed that. Whatever, I got it. That's all that matters.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Which one is it? Huh.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Confringo! Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that it can Confringo nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Expelliarmus, Levioso, Accio. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Levioso, Accio.
Interesting.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
I did too.
First time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Oh, yeah.
Just let me know when.
Oh, hold on a sec, guys. My wife is
She
here.
misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain.
That's what I'm saying. What does that
All
mean?
I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Sweet. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Oh man, what do I say?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Jeez, man.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Why don't you calm down there? Find the remaining house tokens that are around Hogwarts. Can I do that? And then can we actually track it? Will it show me, or is it just like a guess?
Accio. Levioso.
I've always said that travel broad...
Revelio.
Now smack the key. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
A lot of crap goes on in that game that shouldn't.
Got it. Brilliant. Excellent.
That's what you get.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem... Treasure hunting suits me.
Oh, he was getting kind of down on himself. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Ah, treasure hunting suits me because I found this now. It was not going well, but since it just popped up, then yes, I am a treasure hunter after all. Splendid. Give me that field guide. Not to say something that might be somewhat sacrilege here, but
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
okay, what was that about?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
F space thing. You know, not once have I actually paid attention to the movements that my character is doing.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should.
Accio.
Best not go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Which one is it now?
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent...
He's annoyed. And why would you tell these nice plants to shut up? They're nice. They just make honking sounds. That's all they do is honk. Why would you tell the honky plant that came out wrong? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that like that. The plants that honk. Why would you be mean to them? Alright, who else wants some of this smoke?
To regret. You may be more skilled than those.
Seems your luck has run out.
Man, this sometimes just has a mind of its own.
Expelliarmus.
My ear itches.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
Oh, I am, huh?
I won't go down as easy. Potato!
You won't?
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Wonderful to see you again.
I have Dittany leaves just planted everywhere in this place, don't I?
Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
What?
When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
Accio.
You're a
Leviosa.
natural.
Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always
So,
had an affinity for
does
green,
this
so this
Wingardia
situation was a bit of a
Leviosa
dream come
replace
true. After
Levioso?
graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared. really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumor would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
What are you looking at me for like that?
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Yes.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you...
Huh?
I want to make sure
Those are
you're
special
well
half
prepared.
dollars. Don't
Talent and
use
resolve
those.
are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Huh?
Thank you, Professor.
No,
Don't
they're worth
let
more
it
than 50
go to
cents.
your
Just go put them away.
head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defendo. Wand at the ready.
Defendo?
Defendo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Everything can be dangerous if you're not paying attention, bud. The hell is Defendo?
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defendo. I would It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
As I mentioned earlier, Defendo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Interesting.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
There it is. Come on! Alright, we got some math to do here. Let's.
I was hoping to see you.
Were you?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yeah, the one and only. I hate that turd.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Promising or deadly.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Talking about his deceased wife, probably.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey. But they were
Oh
not
man, you got
trials
boned.
themselves.
Or wait, I
The
got
fact
boned.
that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Yeah, we shall.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
You don't gotta worry about me, buddy. How cool is this? How cool looking is that, man?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Still baffling to me that such a book was hidden in the restricted section all these years.
Doesn't?
Revelio.
You just closed on Professor Fig. Sorry, old chap. So peaceful up here. This is why people love riding motorcycles. It's kind of the same concept. Turn to Madame Kakawa. Madame Kagawa.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
What is this? Boom. 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 F. F.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it. World.
Glacius!
There you go.
Accio. Glacius.
I think it's very impressive, but do continue to practice honestly. Kinesthesia is a powerful learner.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in Charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Man.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Missed the mark a bit on that one.
I may have forgotten that you have to turn it off. No biggie. No biggie. No.
Try to beat that.
No biggie.
Accio.
What? You see how far back that thing bounced? Yeah, hit my ball forward. Thank you. No. No, guess what? Guess what?
All in the wrist.
Nigel Noisewater is about to mess you up, son. Ah!
I've seen worse. Wait, did I win? I won!
Alright, Figaro, let's do this.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Why do you walk like that, weirdo?
I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Quickly now.
I'm the one that has already been hidden, Fig.
Stay hidden and cast Patricius Totalis. Well done.
Do with a nice mushroom stew about now. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
I wonder if I could sneak every single one of these guys.
Totalis.
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object. Something here. Ramrock said so.
I'm not doing too bad. Where is Professor Fig in all this?
Totalis.
I have sneakily executed every single one of these bastards.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. Someone there?
Holy crap, I executed every single one of those douchebags. Executed them, I say. Let's collect all their money. That's what's most important. First off, I want to say thank you to Professor Fig for not lifting a single frickin' finger. And aiding me in doing this.
Directly
Search
from
the,
Ranrock.
search the tower and the surrounding
These
area.
orders
Look
indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Revelio.
I will draw blood.
Oh, you will, huh?
Be a lark.
Ah, I got messed up.
You can't stop us. Oh, that was meant for me.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's
Oh,
more than
we?
mere coincidence that it's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
I'm not
We're
gonna
going
be
to
able...
need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
I look like a pirate. Level 3.
The reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
First trial, huh? Man, I gotta be honest with you.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Weird.
Revelio. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Accio! Revelio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Getting nervous.
Revelio!
I flew, but 1, 2, 3. 4.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
I can't just hide, can I? Oh gosh, I'm gonna get wrecked.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! These look familiar. Accio! Revelio! Accio!
I'm so confused.
Accio.
What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, man?
Revelio. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Ow! I really just gotta start using that Q button.
Not making this easy on me. Revelio.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio.
How?
Revelio. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Interesting.
Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Revelio. Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio.
Yeah, the floors are pretty trippy, man. 1, 2, 3.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ouch! There's too many of them.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
So when I use, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Expelliarmus.
Ouch! Uh-oh, I'm gonna get jacked up here.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Wow.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What are you doing, man?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Jeez.
Revelio.
Granted, I may have been messing around a little bit. Hmm.
Accio.
It's over here. Assume I just die if I go through here, right?
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
I can't.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio.
I don't know. I don't know.
Revelio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other?
Hi. Go blow your nose.
Ought to work. Accio.
You okay? Yeah.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other?
He keeps saying that. Why am I not figuring out what the heck he's talking about?
Accio.
That's... Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Revelio.
It's never a good sign. Picking up heals. I wonder if I could do that. 5 Wiggenweld potions, huh? 5. No, nothing crazy is about to happen. Not at all. There's definitely not some showdown that's gonna happen here.
Don't like the look of this.
Yeah. Ah! Ow! Yep. Oh. Oh, the monster dude. Okay. Ow. Ouch. Ow. Wow. Jeez. Let's see why. Jeez, dude. I'm gonna die here in a second. My God, man. Jeez, oh Pete! More Wigan welds. I better get a ton of XP for that. A ton. I better jump up to level like 30 or something. That was ridiculous.
Another pensive.
Revelio.
What was that?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him?
Yes, that's part of life.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Now, to get the heck out of here, bud.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's
I don't know
vault,
what my kids are
and
arguing
you
about right
deciphered
now.
the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Oh man, that's a lot to digest. Yeah.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Pretty sure we have. Pretty sure we have. Fucking, I hate Peeves. I hate you!
Wish I could afford my own.
Well, you could. Maybe work for it. I apparently don't even have parents in this game. My character has no parents, and I afforded a broom. What's your excuse? Yep, that's just a cliff. I'm dead. Was the Kraken released now?
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Yeah, the statue opened its arms. What in the hell have I done? Ah! Okay. Okay.
Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defendo.
What? Listen, buddy.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
I don't have any Wigan Weld. Well, game over.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Hey, can I get a Wigan Weld here, buddy? Oh, I'm so done. It's a pack of wolves, man. Ugh. It's a frickin' pack of wolves.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Can I help you with something?
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and
I
I
hate
had
losing the hour.
a falling out
You know?
a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the
What?
witch's tomb.
Yeah, we lost an hour, man. I mean, didn't involve so much dung.
Nothing warms a body like incendio. That's what my mother used to say.
What? What do you mean page? You mean the
Revelio.
page thing? Why are you running, man?
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
That was actually kind of quick. I'm back. How far are we walking over here in it? And is this the top speed? Oh no. Man, I'm supposed to be following you. Get the broom out. Can you fly? Won't let me.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Yeah, around the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Yeah, what the hell am I doing here?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Again,
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Okay.
Please, be careful.
No, I'm gonna be reckless, like I always am. I don't even have any Wiggenwelds, buddy. There is a 28% chance I'm not gonna survive this.
Revelio. Revelio. It's sealed. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Protego. Merlin's beard. Revelio.
What is
Revelio? This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Accio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Lumos!
Gotta find all three of them? I mean, I think I already saw them. I guess I already saw all of them. About 5 hours now. $6 hours, maybe?
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Oh, shut up. No one cares.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! These theory are horrible! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Ah. Oh, I don't have any Wigan Weld.
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't see anything that I can manipulate over there to get up there, do you?
Accio.
What?
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door.
Expelliarmus. Lumos.
Got us turning around, numbnuts. Really?
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Not the one I wanted. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
Give me a hint. Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! I see, this is supposed to spin. But how? Wingardium Leviosa.
Do I have to use the...
Repulsor. Lumos. Revelio.
Tell you what they could have done is given me... Was I supposed to go this way?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Need to get that platform closer. But how? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
That was it. Seems kind of bonk to me, right?
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
Protego! Repulsor!
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Down I go. No other way. Revelio. Oh!
Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta... Oh, come on! Oh, there we go. Yep.
You're in a water cave right now.
And what? You're what? What? Yes, son, when I'm done.
Revelio.
Excuse me, that was. Whew. I don't know what that just did. I'm back upstairs.
Revelio. Cabalso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confindo.
Run, man! Oh! Oh! No, I'm stuck.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confindo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
Why am I stuck on this guy? Oh my god. I did not come all this way to get done in by a zombie, okay? Oh my god. I'm getting done in by a zombie. Can I jump up here? Is that possible? Nope, I'm dead.
Confringo.
If I just stay far enough away.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Ah!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Oh my gosh.
Expelliarmus.
Ah, so that was stressful.
Lumos.
Too high. I'm dumb.
This looks even more complex. Lumos.
Cool, so I'm gonna lose this the second I do this, right?
Lumos.
So I gotta put one of them on there, right? How do I do that? That's not gonna spin.
Lumos.
Unless... And that goes up over here.
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Depulso. Lumos.
Mm-hmm. What?
Lumos.
Yeah, see, it's too far away, it won't do it. How do you do it?
Revelio.
That would be why.
Lumos.
Fucking idiot.
Depulso. Lumos. witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
No Wiggenwelds. No Wiggenwelds. You know that frickin' boss fight I had, they gave me like 10 of them.
Dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
How? How did you know? I don't think you did.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Okay.
To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Oh man, I murdered this camp earlier.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Being attacked by a cave troll, no less.
You're going to regret that. You shouldn't. Expulso!
I just fucking stood there and took it. I just took it again. Need Wiggenweld.
Don't try that again.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Expulso! Thought you could hide from me. Wanna look expulso? Expelliarmus, defender. Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Stroking this one.
Expelliarmus, could bring expulso. That's mine. What are your faults on? Electricity. Expulso! Expelliarmus. Give it back.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Where'd the mountain troll go? Excuse me.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Nope, I am right there. I am gonna save it. If I can remember how. There we go. Save game. Collector's Cave. Cool. Alright, man. Well, I'm gonna go. I appreciate y'all being here, and we'll see you later. Thank you.